Tonight, trade truce. President Trump, back from Argentina, reached the temporary breakthrough at Saturday's 2.5-hour dinner in Buenos Aires with Chinese President Xi Jinping.
The relationship is very special, the relationship that I have with President Xi. And I think that is going to be a very primary reason why we'll probably ending up getting something.
The move means the U.S. won't raise tariffs to 25% on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods at the start of the new year. They're currently at 10%. The president touting the ceasefire on Air Force One while heading home.
If it happens, it goes down as one of the largest deals ever made.
The White House saying China has agreed to buy more U.S. goods. Welcome news to farmers who say they've been hit hard by the trade dispute. But Annie Salikas, who represents the Maine Lobster Dealers Association, says China is their biggest overseas market, and the ceasefire doesn't go far enough.
We would really like to see these retaliatory tariffs removed and be able to continue to provide high-quality lobster to our customers at Chinese New Year, throughout Christmas and New Year's.
The White House says China has also agreed to consider designating the deadly opioid fentanyl as a controlled substance, meaning suppliers who sell it to the U.S. could face steep penalties in China. But the countdown is on. Both sides will have 90 days to reach a broader agreement. And also tonight, former FBI Director James Comey has agreed to testify on Capitol Hill Friday, but only after lawmakers gave in to his request to make a transcript of his testimony public.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.